So I'm Lauren Domville and I work as a freelancer in the live music industry, mostly doing sound engineering and production coordinating for live music acts. I think I always had an interest in music from quite a young age, but more going into sort of the performance side of it. So I went to college instead of sixth form and did a music performance course. Whilst I was there, one of the tutors there, he was quite studio oriented, and we had a little music studio at college, and I got quite into like enjoying knowing how stuff worked, and then started recording my friends' bands, and then ended up choosing to come to Spirit, and it just went from there. After I finished uni, I worked at Metropolis Studios in London for about 9 months, and that was strictly, studio based. And the thing is with studios, your whole time is sort of spent there. You don't really have any other time to pursue any of my other things, and I kind of miss doing the live aspect of things. It's a lot more faster paced. It's hard to juggle both if you were to do both. I think there does come a point where you sort of lean towards one or the other, but I obviously still really enjoy studio. So I now work for a small company called Back in Your Heads. They're a tour management and production company. So basically I'm on board with them as a freelance role, but as production coordinator. So we have some artists on our roster, such as Bicep, Sub Focus, Paul Heaton and Jackie Abbott, to name a few. So I just get included in all the planning and logistical and production aspects of those shows, and then for Bicep and Sub Focus I actually go out on the road with the acts as well. So we were really lucky this year at Glastonbury. We had all 3 of our acts at Glastonbury that weekend, which was amazing. I think definitely the most exciting was recently I got the opportunity through Back in Your Heads to go out as production coordinator with Sub Focus on his New Zealand tour, touring the Circular Sound show. It was just one, amazing to have the opportunity so early in my career to go out to somewhere like New Zealand, but also work on this really special show and see like different crowds around the world for live music, and how deal with other touring and production teams out in New Zealand as well, and sort of see how they work. Especially when you're on tour, it's nice, just you make friends for life, and like having that sort of family atmosphere around. I've experienced personally, I know it's not like that all the time, but when you've got a good group of people that you're working with, it just doesn't really feel like work. I think I want to continue doing my live sound engineering in venues. There are a couple bands that I work with doing sound for them as front of house, and that's something that I really want to focus on, continuing, as well as working towards the goal of like production managing at festivals and on tours. But that's a job role that requires like a whole load of experience and a lot of years worked within the industry to become a good production manager. So it's just something that I'm going to slowly work towards, but hopefully, the job role that I'm in now should sort of lead towards that way anyway. So yeah, should be exciting. So the course that I did was studio and live sound engineering, and I think the key takeaways from the course that I've sort of taken into my job, it sets you up for sort of the pace of working in the live industry. I think because a lot of the tutors actually work in the industry themselves, so when they're teaching you, they'll sort of put you in real life experiences. So it just sort of set me up also for working hard in the industry. It gave me a really well-rounded view of like audio just in general to like choose what career I wanted to go into eventually. The advice that I'd give to students coming to Spirit is I think you need to realise the importance of getting out there into the real world of music as soon as possible. I was really lucky to get taken on for that internship in first year, and that really changed my perspective on the music industry. It just changed my work ethic for the whole rest of the degree, and confidence in the course and what I was doing. And I think if I didn't do that, you don't realise that there's these avenues that you can go down after your course that aren't specifically related to audio or studio live music production, like tour management or production management, which I've got into, which has this knowledge that you've learnt on the course is really useful. But yeah, I think you need to sort of go down your own path and meet people, speak to people who already work in the music industry, and sort of find out what works best for you.